Hello, you are listening to my first podcast, a magical world of sounds made for you and your baby to enjoy. Together, we learn about everyday sounds and the words that go with them. I'm Lucy. How are you today? In my first podcast, we listen to all the sounds we can find around us. There are so many sounds that we hear every day. Clicks, pops, jangles, scrapes, and claps. Tickling in your ear sounds, and booming, far too noisy sounds. Each day is filled with sound. And of course, we can make sounds ourselves too. Did you hear that? I can open my mouth and tap my cheeks, and that makes this popping sound. I can even change the sound by opening my mouth a little bit more. Can you make a sound too? Maybe your grown-up can help. It's time again for our sound adventure. So, we're going to need some sounds from our trusty magical bag. And here it comes. This bag is full to the brim with new and exciting sounds. Let me open it up a bit more so we can hear some of them. Oh, we've heard this sound before. Do you know it? Ring, ring. It's a bike bell, of course. Now, if we give this bag a good shake, we can hear what sounds will be in today's sound adventure. Let's dive into our bag of sound and see what treasures can be found. A whooshing wind, a knock at the door. Let's shake it up in 2, 3, 4. Well, that's a strange sound. It's definitely an animal. Have you heard this sound before? Of course, it's a monkey screeching away. Our first sound is a monkey. I wonder what our next sound will be. I know this one. Do you? It's a puddle being jumped in. A puddle is a small wet spot on the ground where rainwater collects, and it makes a great splashing sound when you jump in it. Just make sure you're wearing Wellington boots. Well done, bag. Now we have our 2 sounds. A monkey and a puddle. Now we just need one more sound to start our adventure. And this sound will tell us where our adventure will happen. We could be outside or inside. We could be at a fun fair or in a bookshop. Let's open the bag of sounds one more time. It sounds like we're outside. There's a lot of people around and so many new sounds. It sounds like a place where you could meet all kinds of animals and do lots of fun activities. Do you know where it is? We are at the zoo. The zoo is a brilliant place to meet animals from all over the world, like elephants, giraffes, and of course, monkeys. At the zoo, we learn how to help animals and keep them safe in their homes. So today, we are at the zoo with a monkey and a puddle. And this is Leonard. Leonard is visiting the zoo with his family for the first time. He's excited to see the big lions and tigers and see what he can find out about all the animals on our planet. It's starting to rain, but there's so much to see, and Leonard loves jumping in big puddles on his way to meet the monkeys. I wonder when our sounds will pop up. Listen closely for the monkey and the puddle. Can you spot them? Then here we go. Wow, Leonard had a brilliant time exploring the zoo. He saw all kinds of animals, from big birds to tigers. Then it started to rain, but that didn't spoil the fun. Leonard loved jumping in big puddles on his way to meet the monkeys. Did you hear the monkeys? And the splashing puddle? Let's listen again and see if we can spot the sounds. Shout out loud when you hear them. The monkey. The puddle. And the puddle again. Did you hear today's sounds too? Well done! Wasn't it exciting learning all those new animal sounds with Leonard at the zoo? It's time for us to put the monkey and the puddle back into our bag of sounds. All done. Today's sounds are safely back in the bag, ready for their next adventure. Before we go, let's sing a song all about the sounds we heard today. At the zoo, there's so much we heard. Lions, tigers, monkeys and birds. The rain starts to fall, but we still have fun. And just like the monkeys, we jump and run, splashing in puddles until we're done. together exploring the zoo. Listen close to what we have heard. For every sound we learn a new word. Quiet ones, noisy ones, whistles and clangs, booming and whispering, crashes and bangs. Our sound adventure has just begun. Let's listen and learn, everyone. Thanks for joining me on our sound journey today. Hi grown-ups. We would love to hear recordings of your little ones. Send voice notes of giggles and first words to hello@myfirstpodcast.club, and we might even feature them in our podcast. And of course, please share photos on Instagram of your adventures using the hashtag MyFirstPodcastClub. If you enjoyed the show, please follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music, or wherever you listen to your podcasts for more great episodes. You can support us on Supercast by joining the club. We love to hear what you think, so please rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. It really helps more people find our podcast. Thanks for listening to My First Podcast. Till next time.